Question 3a is as follows. What are the causes of inflation? What are the causes of inflation? So we need to come up with 4 points because we are given 4 marks there, at least 4 points. Okay, so like I said earlier on, if you are not very conversant, if you are not very sure of the points you have risen, what you can do is you can add extra 2 or 1. But don't make it too many. Don't double the number. Like you raise 8 when they want 4 marks. They are allocated 4 marks. At least give them at least or 6. Okay. This will also be an advantage to you if you just add extra 2, because you won't waste a lot of time on one question. Okay. So, but if you're not very sure, there are some doubts on other points I've raised, you can go up to 6. You raise those and you write them. The markers he marks, he may even give you a mark on those if you have brought them. Even if they are at the end, they will give you the mark and get the correct ones, and they may just cancel those which are not correct. But you'll be given the entire 4 marks as long as if you raise 6, 2 are wrong, then the others are correct. If you raise 6 or all of them are correct, the marker will mark only those 4 correct answers. Okay, but that point I've raised it depends on how lenient is the marker is. Okay, because there are sometimes when you just mark the first 4 and leave the last 2. Okay, so that depends also on the lenience on the marker was handling that. But you need to be as precise as you can be, like I said earlier on, because the markers will have a lot of things to do. Okay, so now let's raise the points on this question, which is what are the causes of inflation? Okay, why does inflation happen? What leads inflation to happen? What makes inflation to happen? Okay, the first question is, when there is high salary and wages, inflation happens. So when there is high salary and wages, inflation happens. The other instances when inflation happens is when supply cannot expand to meet demands. Okay, so the demand has increased whilst the supply has remained the same, then it will cause inflation. Or the supply has reduced, then the demand has risen, it will cause inflation. Okay, the other one is a rise in price of goods and services. When the price of goods and services have risen, then inflation will take place. Okay, the general price level of goods and of goods. Okay, so the general price levels of goods, general. Okay, nothing, not even just one commodity that has increased in price, but everything, the price has increased, then there will be inflation. The other one is services rise owing to the rise input costs. Okay, so the services have risen, and it's because of the input cost has also risen. Okay, for instance, someone is making fritters, then the price of flour and cooking oil goes up. That means even the price of one fritter will be high. Okay, or he or she will reduce the size of the fritter. That is indirectly raising the price of a fritter. Okay, now we go to constructing a short essay. So a short essay may be like this. Inflation is the loss of money value. It is the rise in the general levels of prices of goods and services over a period of time. Okay, so inflation is caused in situations where there is high salary and wage, supply cannot expand to meet demands, there is a rise in the price of goods and services, the general price levels of goods, the general price levels of goods and services rise owing to the rising input costs. Okay, so this is how your short essay will look like. Okay.